Again, what are we doing today? It's the Boxleaf Euonymus. I brought two of them out, and well, part of it has to do with a request. There was, I read all the comments you make. I don't reply to them, but I'll try to answer it through my videos. Anyway, there was a question or request of a little bit more detail about Boxleaf Euonymus. Okay, what we have today is both of these are fairly mature. They have all the basic shape in there, and what we're working for is a little bit more detail. So that's what we're going to do today, the two Boxleaf. We're in the second week of September, and it's been hot. We hit record heat again a couple times. These are not bothered by the heat. So anyway, I'll go ahead and get started. One thing you'll notice that these have the tendency to sucker at the base. Just like your olives and many of the trees, that's the way they grow. So first thing, just go ahead and remove this. Actually, maybe after I remove this, it might just be done. See all this tall things? It's coming from the base. So when I take these off, maybe there is not that much to do. In which case, we'll have a very short video. Oh, speaking of the length of the video, when I first started, I wanted to make sure that I didn't want to bore you, so I was trying to make videos that is 3 to 5 minutes long. And so you'll notice that a lot of them are like that, which is fine. Keep your attention. But then started asking for more detail. So now I'm into 8 and 10, sometimes a little bit over, which gives you more detail. Unfortunately, it doesn't help in the fact that I use up a lot of my data to post these. So yes, this last month, about 2 weeks ago, I got a new computer, but ran out of data. Actually, I'm making a transition. Right now, I'm using the Sony FX7 camera. That's what I'm shooting this video with. And that was one of the better cameras when I bought it over 10 years ago. And it's tape. Well, it's getting older. So I did acquire the newer camera. But anytime I get something new, there is this learning curve. So there might be some bumpy roads along the way as I make transition into a new camera with a new video. I mean, not the video, but the new computer. Yeah, like I've been saying, I don't mind buying things, but this having to learn how to use it has always been a big problem with me. I've been toying with the idea of maybe I could enhance some of this video if I had a drone, but well, I'm not what you call a real coordinated guy, so I've been kind of holding off. But anyway, I'll just keep making changes, and hopefully I get, taking off the suckers more or less made everything look better. Well, there's a few that are starting to pop up, right? So I'll take care of these. And basically, this is going to be a very short chapter, I think. Because I thought there were going to be a lot of work, but not really. So the difficult part has been done. To have created this line right in here with movement and taper. It's all done. I'm pretty sure I've been working on this more than 20 years. I'm not sure whether it's gone to 30 yet, but yes, it took a while to get this shape in place. So one of the conclusions we could make is this is a relatively easy to maintain plant. Not like Zelkoba or Chinese elm or somewhat similar Japanese boxwood. They tend to just reshoot all over the place. So this one here, by taking off the sucker, it more or less brought everything back in line. Okay, it's got a great and massive root flare. As we back off, it's got great movement and great taper. So all the basic elements of a good bonsai is in place. Most of the branching is in the right place. Probably could be trimmed up a little bit nicer. Somebody that gets this, they could make their own by trimming in their own style. But anyway, so this one looks really good. Okay, this is the other one. And you know what? This one may be simple also. Definitely need to get rid of the sucker growth. And then let's see what we got left after I take all that off. Root flare on this guy here. And then you really can't see much, but as we go up, it's got great movement and taper. So what I'm going to do next is to go ahead and trim these up a little bit more. So basically, once again, taking off the sucker made this a lot better looking. So, you know, my conclusion of this is in terms of ease of maintenance, it's far superior than boxwoods, Chinese elm, and all this that require a lot of pruning. But anyway, I'll go ahead and prune so that we have a little bit more distinction, especially like right here, it's kind of jumbled up. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do next, is to do the light trimming. But you could tell that by removing the sucker, this thing. Okay, let's take a look at this. It's got great lines. Not sure whether this should be the front. Or was this the front? A few of you that's questioning why I do things. Some people would just take this whole thing off so you could see the trunk better. Well, you know, I've been discussing about, you know, this being an art form. So a lot of what we do should be individual. So this conversation we have where maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't, that's great. Up this little chapter on Boxleaf Euonymus. It turned out to be a little shorter and less complicated than I thought, but it's good to know that some things are very easy to maintain and doesn't require the tremendous work of some of the others. So anyway, so this is Hiro saying goodbye. I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. Please stay safe. Today actually was the second week of September, and I'm not sure these will be growing much more throughout the rest of the year. So anyway, I'm off. Last look. So this has been 2 fairly nicely styled Boxleaf Euonymus.